I just want to follow up on George Lombard because obviously, he needed a little time to get his bat going. And I think that was the discussion in spring training this year coming out was we knew George Lombard Jr. could field. That was not a question, but he needed to be more consistent at the plate. And through both teams so far, in the couple of games he's played at AAA and most of the time with you guys this year, 313, 4 homers, 10 RBI. What did you see that was different from him this year as opposed to how he was struggling last year?
I mean, there's one big change. He made a tweak to his batting stance where the hands are a little bit lower. It's more of a direct path to the ball. And that's something that when George first got to Somerset this year, he's very self-aware of what the flaws were last season, right? There was a lot of strikeouts. He was struggling to hit the high fastball. So he went to work as soon as last season ended. He told us that he went and worked with the Yankees director of hitting, Jarrett DeHart, down in Miami with his personal hitting coach, Ricardo Sosa, and they wanted to understand his body, understand his swing, what were the holes, what was working for him, what felt natural, what didn't. So the long story short is, he put in the work to recognize that there were some changes in that stance and the mechanics of his swing that needed to be made. And, they've paid off in a major way this year. And again, that's on top of the fact that I think if you have good enough work ethic and good enough kind of, an ability to handle yourself and handle the adversity that comes with the failures that comes with 100 games at Double A, which George does, I think that the results are going to come. And I think that the biggest difference on the field this year, outside of that swing change, was just that he's been hitting the ball so hard. Every at bat has been fantastic. It was feel like he got to a 3-2 count almost every at bat. But then when he swings the bat, and it felt like it was over 100, 105 miles an hour exit velocity every time. So that was another
His
thing to
first
talk
hit, his
about.
first hit in AAA was 100 miles an hour opposite field in the hole between second and first. So yeah, that's what's working for him.
Yep. I mean, he puts the bat on the ball, it's going to be hit hard. And it's just a testament to the work ethic. And you hear these stories sometimes, like when Cam Schlittler came back here last year, he ended the season in Somerset 2024. He put on 15, 16 pounds of muscle, and then he was throwing harder. For George, that wasn't necessarily the case this year. He maybe gained, 5 pounds of muscle, if anything, but it was the work that he put in to know that he needed to get better. And he said to us before the season that he wasn't concerned about the power and putting on muscle because you just continue to put good at bats together. It's going to come, and it definitely did to start this year.
So